Summer is a time when we see a lot of fires, and it's important to remember to take action so that our pets can stay safe.
In addition to our families, of course. And also in addition to National Ice Cream Day, it's National Pet Safety Day.
Yes.
We have a lot of national days. This one, though, is a little bit more serious. So we have some tips to keep in mind to keep your pets safe, because home fires, this is a season of home fires.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure that we're really on our game with this. So first of all, you're going to want to keep your pets near entrances whenever you're away from home. Keep collars on your pets, keep leashes on them, or keep leashes nearby, likely, just in case, because if something were to happen, they need to be able to get out, but then you want them to be found again. You know, firefighters come into the home, the pet will likely escape, and then you want to be able to locate them. So when you are leaving your pets alone or in areas or rooms near entrances, that'll make it easier for firefighters to find them.
Yeah, and try to use a pet alert window, something that you can write down the number of pets inside, and that way they can be accounted for, and you know, they can have a critical plan of action and information for the firefighters.
They do make these for kids too, and you can probably reach out to your local fire station, or you can find them online where it's a little window cling you just put on your window that's like, I have pets, or there's a kid in this room.
Right.
Put that on your window, that way firefighters know where to look.
It's just like the identifying things that people wear, like the medical bracelets. It's just another identifier for firefighters.
Absolutely. Also, the National Fire Protection Association estimates that nearly 1,000 home fires a year are accidentally caused by pets.
Wow.
It's not good. And of course, that's a pretty sobering statistic if you have a pet. And obviously, they're all unintentional. But the AKC, the American Kennel Club, kind of partner with NDT Securities working together on this, because it's a very tricky thing, and they've given us some tips. So for one thing, extinguish open flames. Pets are curious. They'll try to check them out. So if you have a candle, maybe you have a stove that uses a pilot.
Cats.
You know, exactly. Cats are incredibly curious. Somebody in our newsroom, I was talking to them about this, and they were saying the knobs on their stove are very, very easily moved.
Sensitive,
Yeah, so it's very easy to turn the stove on, and of course that can cause a really difficult situation. Make sure that you do that. Same thing with your fireplace. Just don't leave flames unattended anywhere near your pets.
And remove the stove knobs if you have to, if they have those sensitivities, because that way it alleviates the carbon monoxide that can leak through the gas.
And then they can't accidentally flip the switch. But a lot of stoves now, you can just take the knobs off, put them in a drawer, put them somewhere safe, so you don't have to worry about that. And of course, invest in flameless candles versus regular ones. These are so prominent. They're so easy to find. They just contain a light bulb. So it really takes the danger out of, you know, knocking them over. If any of us have cats, or if any of us have a TikTok account, you know, cats will just knock anything over.
Cats. Why do we have them?
For no reason.
Because they're curious. I like a curious cat sometimes.
It's cute, and also, why do they hate me? But continue.
But secure your young pets and keep them confined away from potential fire starting hazards and away from other pets that can cause, you know, rifts and aggravations.
For sure.
And crate them if you need to.
Yeah, that's a big thing, is especially when you have a young pet that isn't quite trained yet, try to crate them or put up baby gates, because then at least you can kind of keep them in a confined space, so there's limited things that they're exposed to. But as always, in any situation, for pets, for families, prepare emergency supplies and traveling kits. That way, if you need to evacuate, worst case scenario happens, you know where things are, you know what you can do. And then if you think you're going to be gone for a day, just always assume you're going to be gone for several weeks. What are the things that you're going to do in your home to prepare for being gone that will just kind of keep things a lot safer?
Plan ahead, plan ahead, plan ahead.
Yes, like the Boy Scouts. Always be prepared.
And I want to give a sombering shout out to Virginia. I know they've gone through a lot. So my heart goes out to the residents of Virginia.
Yeah, if you haven't seen kind of what's going on there, they had a huge weather event, caused a lot of flash flooding. A lot of people lost their homes. In fact, a ton of people were missing for quite some time. They seem to have found them now. I'm sure, unfortunately, there were pets involved in the situation as well.
But we're going to give you a daily dose of motivation right after this break.